Hello. I'm not sure where I left off, but I'm pretty sure I was 5 years old and learning the tricks in. We landed in Portrees, I think, where, well, Kwajongfu or Changamwe it was, yes. And from there, my grand uncle was living in this mansion, and we decided to go and live in Tudor, where my father was given by my uncle two servants. One was Kimango and the other was Kimanga. They were both Mukamba tribe, and they were brothers actually. And they worked for us for a while, and I think my mother was pregnant just after me, and well, I was 6 years old then. And I frightened her, and I'm sure that frightening her, she fell down or something, and she lost a child. That's how she had that. She didn't have a miscarriage, but the child was stillborn. Then from Tudor, we could walk across to my uncle's house. But from Tudor was a lovely house, Tudor house, and it was near a midwife and all that. I still have some contact with the midwife's daughter, who lives somewhere in Reading, I think. And I don't know much of the people who are there. Anyway, from there we left and went to Makupa, where we stayed in in Tudor we had a Mr. Manon staying with us. And the workers there came and asked me, because I had lost a teeth, and asked me, wapi meno yako? Meno yako nakwenda wapi? So I replied, meno nakwenda ofisi, because I didn't know meno was there addressing my teeth. And Menon was the person who was living with us. So I said, he's gone to the office. That was a laugh, and they all laughed, and they said, they corrected me what it was all about. From there we went to Makupa, and my sister was born in Makupa. And we had an uncle who was staying with us at that time. I just can't recall his name, but he was a womanizer. He had the next door neighbor of that four-bedroom house in Makupa was Shishal, a person from Shishal. My friend, his name was Guy, and he had a brother named Sunny, and a sister, I forgot her name, and she used to come to our house and play around with that uncle who was staying there. God knows what happened behind closed doors. But those days, it was a lonely time, and from there we carried on living there for a while, and we had to move away from there. We were waiting for a house to be built, which was in Likoni, Baraki, and that house wasn't built yet. So from there we moved to another house in Akupa, where there was a ground as well, and we played football there. And I was the captain of the football team, and it was a great time we had there. I don't know how old I was, maybe, but my sister was born there, and then we moved to near the aluminum factory in Mokupa, where we stayed in a detached bungalow. And my father used to keep a small gun with him for his protection. But what he did is he opened the gutter and threw the gun away. He was frightened that the police might make a raid and find out people carrying guns. So that's where I learned about the guns and the knives and all that. My house is full of knives here in Belgium. And that's a story about so far in Mombasa. From Akupa, I think we moved again to, Kisauni or somewhere. It went on moving from place to place until we reached Baraki. In Baraki, we started a new life. We were staying in the B building, but the craze was a new building was being built, and people were moving into the new building who were already in the old buildings because they had geyser. Bullshit. That was useless moving. And because of we moved, we met the Bawa families, and that was that. But during my time, I stayed in Tudor. I used to go to the convent school, and my dad used to say, if you ever miss the bus back to our house, you should take a walk across towards your uncle's house, the St. Jubilee building, and stay there until I come and pick you up. And the next day I missed the bus, just because I loved that uncle and auntie and the children and the neighbors there. I don't like to mention names, but Jubilee Building was a nice playground for me. Then we'll stop there. I'll talk to you again later. I think this is a continuation of Mombasa going on. I hope to finish it by New Year or Christmas. Packing has made me very tired today. I've been packing a lot of gifts from my family. I'm the main packer, by the way. And it's not easy for me to pack these days. Anyway, cheers. Good night. God bless. Bye for now.